Hey folks, Daryl here with another Mandela Effect Earth Changes update. And I'm still, obviously, I'm pretty new at this, and kind of working on the format, things like that. And really, when it comes down to it, all I really want to do at this stage primarily is record things the way they are, because as we know, how they are today is not likely to be how they are tomorrow. And just because of some of the comments I've been getting when I've said anything specific about anything, I don't want to argue with anybody about anyone. I just want to try to get truth here. I'm trying to record our real factual history so that we can compare it to the future. So that is going to be the focus, is just recording things as they are, and I'll try to refrain from making any assumptions or giving any opinions or whatever, but I'm human, man. I think about things and whatever, so it could happen if I happen to do that and I'm mistaken, forgive me, but the main focus again is to record things the way they are, because we know they are not right. And people want to argue over silly things that really are fairly inconsequential versus some things we can tangibly see that we know we should be trying to figure out, working together as adults on, So, here we go. Anyways, there was a couple of guys, they were talking about Washington State, and it caught my attention too, because I'm from Canada, and I'm quite familiar with Vancouver Island and just how wrong that whole situation is. For any of you who haven't caught that video, I think it was one of the first ones I did actually, but it was never part of the mainland here. There's like big time issues there. And so Washington State, obviously, when covering Vancouver, I couldn't help but notice you guys are really getting chewed bad here. Ocean coming in everywhere. Again, I'm not saying it was or wasn't there. I don't remember it being quite like this. Looks off to me. So I just kind of figured we better zoom in here and get some footage recorded of it accurately, so a week from now, a month from now, whatever, we have it here to refer back to, and we don't have to guess at things. I can guarantee you, and the earlier video can prove it. I did look at this shore here, and we watched one of these things come out here, and then all this land in here fill in, and the same thing's going to happen here. I've done enough of this already to know, and honestly, Ty walks me through this, and he shows me the patterns of what colors mean what and whatever. So where this thing has appeared, you're going to see this all fill in with land. So take it for what it is. Don't bother trying to argue with me about it. Just watch, see. The evidence will speak for itself. Garden Island. I don't know, folks, this lake belong here? Because frankly, I'm kind of suspicious, just because where this dark water here shows up, and here typically there's about to be a bunch of land washed out of here. And especially if we zoom in and this starts getting muddy looking. So far it looks okay, but I think, well, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on her. If the sand starts to extend, the land is going to disappear there, is what the typical pattern has been. Okay, it looks like this is worthy of noting, because I'm not familiar enough to know if these are new islands or not. Could be, may not be. We've got the record. We'll be able to compare. Here's another one. And myself, just from the little bit we've been doing this, I highly suspect if we check in a while from now, this will all be filled in. This will be a shoreline of sorts, and this will be island. But we'll see. Okay, and again here, this one, wow, this one is actually likely to connect right to the mainland here after the mainland washes out a bit, because it's already starting this extension, this sand. Yeah, it'll be chewing that out, and this will be growing in and probably extending out, possibly that far, for sure this far. So we'll be back to see if our crystal ball is accurate or not. This one here, good chance that bad boy's gonna grow, for sure. Okay, you got any washing? Yeah, wow. See, this here, I would be pretty sure is growing. And again, I encourage anybody that's actually in these local areas that can get out and get us some documented footage of some of these places just to verify that what we're seeing on our ball here, our obviously digitally electronically produced ball. But I mean, if we can get some confirmation that what we're seeing here is actually happening out there, again, this island, this is going to come out here a ways, guys, for sure. Kidding, not kidding you. In fact, I don't know how long it'll take, but I can guarantee you the mainland is coming out as far as all this dark color here. Again, I don't know how long that's going to take, but I can tell you it's going to happen. This looks like the border to our, well, we've actually, what the heck, why is it, yeah, I thought Washington was little. I don't get what all these divisions are, do you guys? Not really sure there. Let's see. The thing is, Ty, I know he's working with me on stuff, and he puts stuff on my computer that doesn't show up on other people's, so I gotta be suspicious of everything. Anyways, let's keep coming down the coastline here. Okay, so we'll see those areas grow. This year is definitely going to grow. It's a really good chance, by the looks of this, that it wasn't long ago. If we would have popped in here a few days ago, all this forested area probably would have been like a wet and bubbly mud looking stuff. Wow, so yeah, still a lot of ocean in there. This is definitely, most definitely, a larger piece of land coming that may even connect to the mainland. May not. Time will tell. And all you folks from the US, you know, you didn't have an entire coastline that was nothing but white sand beaches everywhere. That's just not right. And again, I'm not going to claim anything that anybody can argue with, but I highly suspect that this entire area here is suffering some massive change. Who's to speculate what these folks' realities are that are living in these areas, but I sure can't wait to start hearing from some of you, so we can find out exactly what is going on around. See, this whole area, folks, is going to be gone. When you see all this silty stuff getting carried out, it's heavy-duty construction underway. Wow. Yeah, you folks in this area, I would so love to hear from any of you. Aberdeen, Junction City, Central Park, Alder Grove, any of these areas. Montesano. See, I don't know, that the way this is coming in and the width of this valley already, I'm be a little suspicious that this isn't going to turn into quite a significant inlet here. In fact, it's quite likely going to join up with this. And at some point, this whole area here may become its own kind of island, something similar to this, with maybe some of this in between. It can be very interesting to see. Anywho, let's make sure we've got this well documented, especially here, because where this is showing up and this, I'm quite sure that that has just appeared there basically. Same thing with this. So that area is going to get washed out a lot more like in here, which is kind of alarming when you look at it. It's all metropolitan type situation. So I don't know where those people will go. Be interesting to see how much the geography changes right in here. It's all quite densely populated. So, anything else right in the area we should take note of? Let's take a peek in the Rockies. I think we should probably Chelan, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, anyone? Chelan Falls. I think it would be wise to get this lake river recorded because it is growing for sure. I'll tell you right now, because of the runoff in here, there's land being moved, so quite likely this is going to keep expanding up this direction. I don't know what's going to happen to you guys down at the other end. We'll see. Brewster, what's with you guys? Looks like you're experiencing a little bit of extra water here too. I guess we'll find out as we go here. Pretty good sized bridge there you got. Nice looking community though. But this is pretty suspicious just because of what we've seen going on in other places. See, when Ty won't let it focus in on an area, a lot of times it's because that area is either on its way in or its way out. So, yeah, this stuff is gone. Wow. Pretty incredible watching our Earth be terraformed right under our feet. And somehow we still think we're cutting our grass and sitting on the porch and whatever. Trippy. I cannot wait to hear the story. Exactly how he does what he does. Another pretty highly populated area. And this dark blue water is close enough that I'd be a little bit concerned, especially with all these spots of it. See, these here, these real dark pools. We definitely gotta get a good shot of this because I believe you're gonna see this land, especially where you can't focus on any detail. It's all gonna turn into soup. This whole area, wow, that's a big chunk. Crap. Yeah, and you got water here and there. I know it sounds crazy, folks, but I'm pretty sure you'll see this whole kind of triangle thing here turn into soupy stuff and probably water. Crazy. Oh, we got, yeah, definitely have activity here. You see this color, and this is all gonna drain in. This could be land growing. Yeah, this could be actually coming out, that stuff. But this is coming out, and it's turning into water. Okay. Cool. Okay. I think we're probably about got Washington covered, but I see a few more things here. This is going to be a problem for you. Whoever lives down here, this is all becoming water. Guaranteed. All the way across. This will be a shoreline-ish. And in here, for sure. I'll bet $1 on that one. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of this stuff I think should be Rocky Mountains. I could be wrong on that one. Won't swear to it, but again, sure love to hear from you folks out there who can help enlighten us. Okay, I was gonna close her off, but just want to get this recorded because too much fingers here. Highly suspicious. Okay, I think that will do it. That's a wrap, folks. Thanks again to all you new subscribers and all you loyal returnees. I hope it was worth your trip. And where are we off to next? I think we'll stop over on the other side of Canada. Maybe toss Newfoundland in there just because it looks like a damn starfish when it used to just be a little box. So, take care. See you soon.